Welcome everyone to my channel, Alien Diamonds. Today I will be doing a WIP and chat. For those who don't know, WIP just stands for Work in Progress. You're welcome to watch this as you work on your own project, or you can listen to me in the background as you do dishes or go on a drive, or whatever else it is you want to do. Today I will be working on this small kit from Amazon. It is a 25 by 35 centimeter kit with 10,912 drills. They're round and it has 20 colors. And I'm right here on the last row, section 7 of 8. So let me zoom in and then we can actually start working on it and talking about some diamond painting stuff and some stuff going on in my regular life. Okay, so first thing of note is that last week, I think it was last Monday, possibly Tuesday, I reached 200 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you really quickly to all of you. And now I'm already at like 223, so the growth is insane. Yeah, just a quick thank you. I'm not doing anything special. I'm probably not going to do anything special for subscriber count until like 500. So if you want to help me get to 500 to find out what I'll do, I don't even know what I'll do yet, but go ahead and click that subscribe button. You also may have noticed while I was zoomed out that I got a new background for my videos. I'd been debating doing it for way too long, and then I finally found something that was relatively inexpensive. It's actually like one of those, like, it's a tapestry, like what you would hang on your wall behind like your bed or something. And I just wrapped it around my cutting board and taped it down so that it'll stay flat. And I used my mom's steaming iron thing to get out because it came folded. So I like it a lot. I like the way it looked. I used it in my previous video too. If you haven't seen that, I was just making some custom diamond painting putty to use for drills and chills, which is exactly a week away now, and I'm so excited. And I'm going to try to do a video every week that is drills and chills related. Sometimes it might just be my WIP and chat, working on my drills and chills canvas, but I'm gonna try to think of some other just fun non-WIP and chat stuff to do. So you can look forward to that. I do have like a specific drills and chills canvas that I am going to be working on. It is Cozy Reading by Simone Grunwald from Art Dot. So I've already unboxed that. I unboxed that 2 weeks ago. And then I'll be kitting that up later this week so that I can actually start it on September 1st. But I also have a handful of smaller fall kits that I just want to do, you know, not as like an entry in drills and chills, but just alongside it. Because I really like cozy stuff. I really like just the warm color palette of fall. So I have a few other kits. And this kit actually could have fit into that category too. But I wanted to start this one early. I guess I just wanted to bring that, I mean, I guess the school isn't cozy necessarily, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I have two that are actually under my cutting board right now, flattening out, that I want to start, that I want to work on in September and October. And then I have a few other that are still like Halloween fall themed. Well, the two that I'm working on for sure, there's a super cute ghost. Looks like he's at a cafe or something, that I actually bought just this past week. I've been trying to be on a no-buy, but I found this ghost on Amazon. He was only $5, and it had a picture of the render, and it was super crisp, so I ordered him. He's just a 30 by 30, but I love him. And so that one I'll probably save till October, because it's like more directly Halloween. He's so cute. And then I have just like a fall, it's like a picture of a bike with a bunch of fall leaves, and like it's propped up against a fence, that I can work on in September because it's still fall vibes without being explicitly Halloween. So those ones are the ones that I am, like, there's a 95% chance that I'll work on those in the next few months. And then I have a picture of a frog with a jack-o'-lantern that I bought because my wife loves frogs. I bought that one a while ago, but I'm thinking I can also do that one if I get around to it. But I might also, because, like, well, I don't know if I'll save it for next year, because then it would be in my stash for well over a year. So I guess I do have to try to do it this year, because that's one that I had to do around Halloween. It's clearly Halloween vibes. And then I have one it's like a big potion that wouldn't have to be done around Halloween. It's more witch, magic stuff, but can definitely fall into that category. And then my mom she texted me. What day was that? Sometime last week, my mom texted me out of the blue, and she was like, "That cat one was so cute, so I bought it for you." And I was like, "Which cat one?" It's one from Amazon too, and it's like a cat. To me, it looks like he's like running a potion shop. He's got a witch hat on, and he's got a shelf full of potions behind him. So that one, definitely more Halloween vibes, but very cute. So those are the, well, 2 that I'm definitely going to do. 3 if you count my main one, that's cozy reading. And then 5/6 that I own that, like, definitely could be done during, obviously, I can work on whatever I want. I don't have to just work on Halloween stuff. And there's a good chance I'll still be working on Apothecary Shop by Claudia McKinney from Darn Art Club during that time. But that's also, like, almost sort of Halloween vibes. It gives me potions vibes. I don't think they're potions in that picture, but they kind of look like potions. They look, I guess, maybe potion ingredients. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But I am getting much closer to finishing that one. I think I have 23 sections left on it. So, very unlikely for me to finish it this month. But I should be able to finish it by next month, which was my thought. After I'd started working on it, I was like, this is going to take me 3 months, ain't it? So, just on track to do that. Oh, right. I forgot this when I started this video talking about subscriber counts. So when I hit 50 subscribers, I told my sister about it, and she was like, we should celebrate with boba, because I've been craving boba and I want an excuse to go get boba. And I was like, okay. So she lives in a different state, so we just both got boba at the same time and did a video call and talked and drank our boba, and it was nice. So when I told her I was getting close to 200, she was like, do you want more boba? And I was like, no, I don't plan to really do anything for this milestone. And then, well, I was getting close to it, but I wasn't at 200 yet. I was getting close to it. And then the next day, she texted me, like, right around the time I woke up, because I'm a little obsessive and will check my subscriber count, like, every morning. But she texted me before I even had a chance to check it, and she was like, looks like you hit a 200 overnight. And I was like, oh. And then she was like, I ordered you something, it should be there in 15 minutes. And I was like, what? But I'm also sitting here like, what could you have ordered that'll be here in 15 minutes? It was crumble cookies. I've actually never had crumble cookies before. Obviously, I've seen them, because, they're all over social media. The funny thing about it is that I was feeling really nauseous that morning, so, like, eventually when they got there, she was like, oh, they left them on the front door, you should go get it. And I was like, what? And I went and checked, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. And then I was like, thanks, but I've been feeling sick all morning. I'll just share these with my wife and kiddo. I'll probably still eat some of them, because cookies, I'm not gonna not eat cookies. But the other funny thing is that there was a peanut butter one in there, and I'm allergic to peanut butter. But there was also a really good chocolate one in there. My kiddo did, because I gave them half of one, and then later that day, they were like, it's time for more cookies, and they just, like, climbed up on their stool next to the counter, and I thought that they were out of their reach, but then I came back over and I realized that they put, because I had also eaten half of the chocolate one, they put the other half of the chocolate one in their bowl. And I was like, kid, no, that one's not for you. I want the rest of that one later because that one was delicious. So I put that one back. And then it wasn't until later that night when I went to eat that other half that I realized they'd also eaten most of the chocolate chip one. So I'm glad I took the other chocolate one away from them before they got to that, because I would have been very upset if I didn't have that one anymore. Moving on to Diamond Art Club releases, there were some really good ones this weekend. There was Sushi Whelps Making Sushi by Christina Yen. So cute. I love sushi. There's a set of sushi magnets that I've had on my wish list on Amazon for months. And I need more magnets because I love those like mini projects. Those are some of my favorite things to do. I really should just buy them, but I just haven't yet. So yeah, there's that one. And then there was Enchanted by Sasha Arts. I have Modern Witch by Sasha Arts on. I've already done that one, and it's on my wall. And I really like her art style, and the issue with that one is that it has a ton of color blocking in the background, and it looks like Enchanted also had a decent amount, but maybe not as much. And then the last one was Uranus by Roy Trin, which is just gorgeous. Of course, I cannot buy any of them. I think I'll probably end up getting one in late September, October. I don't know which one, but I'm gonna keep my eyes out for one that I like. But also I want to try to save money for like the Black Friday sale that I feel like is inevitable. Are there any other ones? I've been trying so hard to keep my head out of the frame and failing miserably these past few videos. My eyesight is just really bad, and I need new glasses. These glasses are older than my child. Not that my child's that old, but like my prescription is still changing, and you're supposed to get it checked every 2 years. Or maybe you might be supposed to get your eyes checked every year if you need a prescription. Anyways, these are over 3 years old. Either way, they're out of date. We just don't have good vision insurance right now, so it's like, I don't know. I want to get contacts too, just because I hate how these slide down my face all the time. And you'll know if you've been here a while, because I've mentioned it before, but they're actually completely broken. Like, the arms are just, they're taped on. My glasses randomly fell off last Thanksgiving because the arms had broken. Not completely randomly. My toddler had pre-broken them and I'd been able to screw them back in, but then at Thanksgiving they just decided that was not good enough. Other toddler adjacent stuff. So roommates had been cooking, I think, hamburgers one day last week, which our fire alarm is super sensitive and super picky, and so it went off, which, you know, it happens. It's annoying. I wish that fire alarms could be more precise, because, like, bro, there wasn't a fire. There wasn't even that much smoke. And, like, they had the windows open anyway. Anyway, this was while my toddler was up in their room for playtime, because they have, like, solo playtime every day. And I was like, oh no. My toddler hates the fire alarm. So, of course, I go upstairs to check on them. He's hiding under his table, like, in the very corner of the room, sobbing. And I'm like, buddy. So, like, I went over and I picked him up and he was, like, clinging to me and he was like, fire, fire. And I was like, there's no fire. He's never seen a fire. But the fire alarm says fire, fire. So I'm guessing he was just copying the fire alarm. And he was like, the fire alarm is scary. And he was a total mess. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just take you downstairs, even though you technically have, like, an hour left of your playtime. So I just brought him downstairs, and we just, like, sat cuddling on the couch. Poor baby. He was fine eventually, but once my wife got back from her appointment, he did mention to her, he was like, fire alarm is scary. And she's like, oh, did the fire alarm go off? And I was like, yeah. But I think that's really pretty much all me and my wife did do some baking a few nights ago. We didn't have eggs though, but we found a banana muffin recipe, which that didn't have eggs. We didn't have enough butter for it though, so we had to split it in half, which was fine because we didn't even finish the amount that we made. So if we had made double that, we definitely wouldn't have finished it. But we also didn't have chocolate chips, which I feel like they would have been way better with chocolate chips. My wife put some like white chocolate chips in hers, but I was like, that's not the same. That's not chocolate. So I left mine plain, which it was just not that sweet, which is fine. I still finished like a good bit of mine, but it would have been better with chocolate chips. Yeah, I think that's all. I'm looking forward to Drills and Chills, which I've mentioned like for the whole past month, I think. So Thursday's video should be kitting up Cozy Reading, which is my main Drills and Chills project. And then next week, I'm probably going to do 3 videos because I'm going to do my WIP and chat, which is going to be Cozy Reading. And then I need to do my month in review, and then I need to do my diamond painting anniversary, which I need to double check. I think it's September 5th. It's either the 4th or the 5th. I'll probably post the video on the 5th because I'll do a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that they're better spaced out. That's my plan. So look forward to all of those. And thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again in another video. Bye!